Jerome is an old mining town about 30 miles from Sedona. It's now a thriving artist community with lots of interesting things to see. It's located on 89A near Flagstaff and Prescott. There's a lot to see, including the Gold King Mine and Ghost Town, which has ample opportunities for painters. I wandered around looking at stores and restaurants. There's many interesting things to see. I enjoyed myself. This area is a coin toss into a toilet. What an imaginative use of an old toilet and an empty building. I was just swinging around town looking for something to do when I went into this shop. I didn't think it was quite my style, so I didn't buy it, but there was certainly a lot of things to see in here. As always, Fubear escaped and I had to go searching for him. And he got into a precarious position, but I saved him at the last minute, as always. The best view of Cathedral Rock was in this residential area. I'd driven around quite a while to try to find where I liked to paint. I started the usual pen and ink drawing, and afterwards I put on the acrylic layer. Sometimes it's difficult to find the right color of acrylic paint, and I have to search around for it. It was quite a windy day, but it was a great temperature. It was sort of cloudy, which made visibility not real clear. From a certain angle, Cathedral Rock looks sort of like the alien on the left side. The head is shaped the same. The acrylic layers went on quickly. Sometimes I use the gold paint as a highlighting area. It also is sort of thick and has more of a globule look, which adds almost a three-dimensional characteristic. That's one thing I like about acrylic paints is that they have a little more thickness than oils. When I put the oils on, this looks quite interesting. I had to play with the sky quite a bit in this painting. The original sort of gray color of the sky I didn't think popped real well with the orange rocks. So I had to later make it darker than what it really looked like. The bushes at the front had some yellow in them, but there were some that had a sage color as well. The trees in the background had the usual bluish-green look. Atmospheric conditions often create a bluish-green look on vegetation. Some vegetation in the shadows of the cliffs is a little bit darker than others that are closer up. There's also layers of rock that have red that are counterbalanced by the layers of foliation, which are green or bluish-green. I sometimes work a long time trying to get both the horizontal and the vertical aspects of rocks. They have crevices that go up and down, but they often have other areas that go sort of horizontal. These are bedding planes. I arrived at the Gold King Mine in search of interesting things to paint. My mother had painted some rural abandoned ghost towns of the West, and I thought this might be an area where I could get some pictures to use in my compositions. Fubear was up to trouble, hiding and cavorting around. Sometimes I had to look for him. But there were so many cars, it made it quite confusing and disorienting. One old roadster was particularly interesting. Fubear decided to hang out at the schoolhouse, and then he went for a ride on one of those little Murray racers. He ended up chasing the chickens. He was very, very naughty. He scared all the chickens and they ran away from him. This went on for quite a while. till eventually he ran into Farmer John, who put an end to his little trouble. I looked for Fubear again, but I finally found him in the most unlikely place. The very, very back of a diesel delivery truck. I had to leave the ghost town because I had to get in the car and drive to see my parents. I'm calling Elena my coach. One ringy-dingy, two ringy-dingies. Not much cell phone coverage here in the middle of Arizona. Well, call failed. Hope we get more coverage up this hill. One ringy-dingy, two ringy-dingies, three ringy-dingies. Oh, call failed. Back to one bar again. Hello?
How's my favorite successful artist?
Oh, I'm all right. I've been in Sedona all week painting. I think I only have one bar. Hello? I found a place with 5 bars. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you much better. Thank you.
The biggest advice was that I should do a little mini YouTube thing every day to try to build more followers on YouTube. And so that's where we came up with a plan where I can use my GoPro camera on time-lapse photography, and it will show me starting and finishing a painting a day. So I'll see if that drives more people to my website and to the YouTube channels. And Thomas said he had 16,000 followers by doing a little 2-minute video a day. So I'm going to try that. In Sedona, we did another probably 7 painting videos that are pretty much shot. And then I met with the Sedona Art Center, which is a cooperative artist group, just like Buenaventura Art Association, where I'm the treasurer.
Right.
And I'm going to see about putting together a little tour or trip with some of the artists from Buenaventura going to Sedona for a little conference and maybe a painting workshop with somebody. And it might be a way to raise revenue for both institutions. I decided that art just has to be my number one thing in all areas of my life. And I'm just, my whole focus has to be on art. I have to eat, breathe, sleep art in every sort of facet of my life. That's going to be it. So,
I agree with you.
And happy trails, and I'll talk to you soon.
You too, my dear. Take care. Ciao.
Okay, ciao. Hi, I hope you liked my video, and I hope you'll come visit me on markhafman.com. We have lots of exciting content, including my other paintings, watercolors, oils, and there's some gift certificates that you might like, as well as every so often I give away a painting. Hope to see you. markhafman.com. 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 See you there.